Rural Radio Network. Let's take a look at the midday market trade, livestock side of the markets with livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted. Well, looking at the markets here, we are higher in live cattle, a little bit lower in the feeders. Hogs are trading mixed here on a midweek Wednesday. What are the features that you're looking at today, Kyle?
That's right. I'm looking at a mixed trade as well here with these feeders lower. We've got May feeders up about 15 cents at 296.15. They're going to get tied into the index here tomorrow based off the sales that are out there tomorrow. Now, the index today looks like it's going to be up about 32 cents here when the Merc updates a little bit later, somewhere around that 297.64, 297.65 area. Now, I would not be surprised if tomorrow it's down a little bit based off what we're seeing in the country here today. We're seeing a lot of big sales in the Southern Plains here, and they are a little bit cheaper. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lower index number here tomorrow. Now, on the cash side of live cattle things here, we're seeing some 360 bids here by some majors. We also have major bid in 224. We saw some bids there at 225 as well here. There's still a lot of folks that are passing on that 360 dress. We've got a lot of call-ins here at 358. Also did see a 229 trade here and a 360 dress trade in central and eastern Nebraska. So that would be a steady with last week here as of right now. And that's got the futures here up about 65 cents here in this June contract. It's really tough to sell a futures market that's $15 to $20 underneath the cash market, but we still got 5 to 6 weeks for those two to come together. We do have a lot of things happening here this week in this cattle complex. We do have May feeders going off here tomorrow at noon. We also have a cattle on feed report here on Friday with the on feed estimate here at 98.5%. The placements are estimated at 97.1%. And the marketings are estimated at 96.8%.
All right, thank you so much. Livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted. Call him at 308-708-7340. Do remember, trading of commodity futures and options does involve substantial risk of loss and might not be suitable for all investors. This is the Rural Radio Network.
Welcome to Rodeo 60. I'm Rebel Saklocha joining you with all things rodeo in 60 seconds or less. The 2025 Nebraska Junior High Rodeo State Champions are locked in and headed for nationals. In the rough stock, Colin Trunk of Pender took the state title in the bareback riding, and Dylan Hebert of Hyannis rode off with the saddle bronc riding crown. Tucker Marks from Wisner claimed the bull riding buckle and also teamed up with Trig Dieter to win the team roping. In the tight on roping, Hudson Redmond from Burwell came out on top. The boys' breakaway roping went to Truett McIntyre of Grand Island, and he also snagged the ribbon roping title with his partner Brecken Cover of Ashby. Cooper Shrunk from Pender earned the top spot in the boys' goat tying, while Burr Underwood of Alliance dominated in the shoot dogging. On the girls' side, Marissa Weichert of Grant took home 2 titles, the barrels and the girls' goat tying. Aubrey Shrewsbury of Alliance won the pole bending, and Kaylee Hefner of Overton won the girls' breakaway. Winning the light rifle was Chisholm Pelster of Harrison. That'll do it for Rodeo 60. All things rodeo in 60 seconds or less.
This is a market update. I'm Bruce Gorder on the Rural Radio Network. Soybean futures showing some life today following very narrow trade the past 3 sessions. Despite caution in the soybean oil marketplace amid last week's uncertainty related to the biofuel policy, the soybean market, especially for new crops, still remains intriguing given the tight stock situation forecast by USDA and last week's WASDE to kick off the next crop year. The flooding situation in Argentina also will warrant monitoring, where instances of rainfall north of a foot have been reported for the province of Buenos Aires. As of last week, Argentina's soybean crop as a whole was 65% harvested according to the Buenos Aires Grain Exchange, and yields thus far have been largely better than expected. July corn is up 5 3/4 at 5.60 1/4. December up 6 1/2 at 4.55. July soybeans 12 3/4 higher at 10.66. November up 14 1/4 at 10.55 1/4. July wheat in Chicago up 10 1/4 at 5.56 1/4. July wheat in Kansas City 11 1/2 higher at 5.47 3/4. And July Minneapolis spring wheat is up 12 1/2 at 6.10 1/4. June live cattle 62 cents higher at 213.80. August up 42 at 208.27. August feeder cattle down 85 cents at 296.65. September down 92 at 295.27. June lean hogs trading 20 cents higher at $100.22. July up 22 at $103.77. Class 3 milk for June is up 73 cents at 19.68. For July, it's up 63 cents at